Hi, it's Michael again from Primordial Father with another video. This one's going to be on feminism and the elite's agenda and why it was created. So if we go back to when it started becoming big in the 1960s, obviously it started before that in the 1920s. It was part of the New World Order's agenda to destroy the family unit. So what happened is they wanted to get the family out of order as they make profit from chaos, and then they done that by demolishing the family structure in its traditional role. An interesting book, one of the classics that I haven't finished as yet, but it's very reminiscent of the Book of Revelation, A Brave New World, and that's a very interesting book in saying what was going to be happening in the future. It's quite prophetic in nature, but it's very, as I said, reminiscent of the Book of Revelation. So it talks about how they were turning in a society, churning out carbon copies of individuals, just basically being like clones and sort of mindless dimwits, and turning children young into degenerates and promiscuous behaviour, generating that through the system. And there's a guy in there called John the Savage, which obviously is a reference of somewhat to somebody that's primordial, not fitting into the system. Actually sounds a little bit like the beast in Revelation, and interestingly the elites love the Book of Revelation and they've spread the New Testament over the earth, so that kind of gives you a lot to think about right there. But basically what I'm saying is feminism was created to destroy the family structure and from the head to the tail. So it put the authorities, or so-called authorities, they think they're the authority, in control of the family unit, and then it progressively got worse as powers were taken from the man. So they started by slowly dumbing the men down and slowly, sedating them, distracting them with amusement, television, all sorts of distraction techniques, and that dulled society down. Men have become less and less masculine as the years have went on. So once they weaken the man and remove the father figure, obviously they ended up introducing the so-called child protection, which is really family, child and destruction services. That's the agenda of it. The court systems were actually outlawed, the magistrate ones, in the 1600s, and they're unlawful courts. So this has been an agenda for a long time, and it's basically reaching its limit now, where there's going to have to be some sort of huge turnaround or rebellion to get the divine and rightful order back. There's definitely going to be something big coming or happening to reverse this, and it's already begun. If you look over the internet, the YouTube, the Red Pill community, men are awakening. Big events started happening in 2015, which I personally know about, and it's been a catalyst for all this. and rightfully so. So yeah, once you remove the male or the husband from the home, obviously the state takes over. That's why the family courts favour the woman pretty much in every single case, because they want to hit the male, remove the male, and become the male within the relationship. And so it's basically it is essentially exactly like old time warfare, where the conquering kingdom just comes and rapes your women and takes children. It's no different than Mexican cartel, and with all the child kidnappings over there, just with a little law tag slapped on and little clown outfits, uniforms to make out it's lawful, but it's not. So this is what they've been doing for a long time. It's completely fraudulent, completely unlawful, and they'll pay the price at the right time, and it's coming to its end. So yeah, once you remove the father, you actually create serious problems. The state's in control. Then obviously in the 60s and whatnot, it just degenerated at a rapid pace after that, as they brought in birth control, which basically gives women power to just go around being very promiscuous, and basically causes more detachment between being connected in any meaningful marriage or relationship with a man. Gives them more power to be promiscuous with impunity and shaft the male and the man, and have less need for him. Also, when abortion was introduced, obviously that is a total disgrace, being able to kill somebody's baby without the man's consent. So that's another thing where they just slowly but surely took all the rights off the men and gave them to the women, so that it got to the point that it is now. And they think they're smart, but not as smart as they think. So it's either smart and calculating in a wicked sense, or they're just plain stupid. Either way, wickedness is always stupid and always comes to an end and a fall, because wicked people are stupid people. So when you're evil, it could just be that they're plain stupid with no foresight, or no looking ahead. It wouldn't surprise me either. So then, yeah, you remove the father. They're basically married to your wife. Well, they are. That's what the marriage contract between the state is. It's really a three-way relationship that cuts the man out of the deal. It's basically, what it's really saying is that they're the husband. That's why they can then walk in, take your children, take you to family court, and remove you from the picture. You basically are removed as soon as you sign any government marriage certificate. You are removed. It's just a facade. It's just an image. It's not really it's not a real thing. It's just a on paper thing. You're the husband, but you're not. So I learnt this the hard way myself, and it's that's the state the world's in at the moment. So it's going to take a lot of strong men standing up with a strong leader, and change is inevitable and has to come. So I'll come back for another video, and like, subscribe, and yeah, there'll be many more topics, but this is basically what's led to the total destruction of the family unit, and the degeneracy, and the government shady with their shady methods, slowly but surely creeping in like poison. When people are sleeping and not awake, they do things very gradually, in a gradual manner, to basically get the outcome of what the real agenda was at the beginning, but they drip it in like poison so you don't see. So personally I see all, so I can see everything. I can see past everything. So I'll come back shortly with more videos. As I said, like, subscribe and share, and I will see you in the next video and get the word out. And there's much more to come. I'm just warming up and getting used to this, so bear with me, and I will see you soon.